Mexico is a dream vacation destination for many folks, but it can be difficult keeping yourself safe in a foreign country.
Here to help us get out of town, Anywhere, Anytime Journeys offers a destination specialist to its customers. CEO and founder Brad Martin and destination specialist Dave Hensleigh joins us here in our studio. So I'm going to say, I just got back from Mexico and I did feel safe, but is that just something, is that not normal? For people to feel safe when they go to Mexico?
Actually, it's quite normal. I'm in Mexico a great deal. It's my only destination that I do with our company.
No kidding.
And actually, I think the statistics show that it's safe as well. But somehow, we in the United States, we've always had something with Mexico. It's sort of our problem or something like this.
Well, and I mean, people do talk about the drug cartels and the things that are happening, especially along the border in Texas. But that is not where most people who are traveling as tourists go, right?
Yes, and even there, if there were problems with the cartels with Americans, we'd have a real issue with Mexico. We'd probably be at war with Mexico now, actually.
Right.
But there really isn't, and the statistics are really amazing on that. So.
And they want our money more than anything else.
Well, it's a huge trade.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is up with the escorted travel? Is that where you have someone come along with you in a group?
I do small group trips. Now, I'm not the guide. I have Mexican guides to just a few interior locations in Mexico. We have a couple of them that have beaches, but there are some amazing places in interior Mexico. For instance, a canyon that's bigger than the Grand Canyon, and it has a train through it.
Really?
And it's the home of the barefoot runners who are in the book Born to Run. The city of Mérida is one of our locations. It's absolutely amazing. The place where the monarchs are. I have 7 locations we do, and they are special for people who are travelers who enjoy culture and food and real Mexico.
I think a lot of times people are tempted to do all-inclusive. But so what are your thoughts on that? Because then you don't get, I mean, can you get away in the same way when you go all-inclusive?
Oh, sure. And the all-inclusives are beautiful. It's some of the greatest beaches in the world.
We just saw it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But this is a different type of experience, though, because it's not so canned at all. And it's not rough. I mean, there's great hotels, beautiful hotels, but foods that you may not have encountered before.
Sure.
Local people, the friendliness, the vibe. There's just a different feel when you go to a resort than there is when you walk down the street of Puebla City, Mexico, or Tlatlquitepec, Mexico. There's just a different feel there.
Yeah, well, and even as someone who went to Cancun, going into Cancun town,
yes,
that's even different than when you're staying out.
And what Dave does, he takes places where other Americans don't go, and they get to really get into the culture, and that's when you're dealing with the real travelers, and it's just, and they have these, they like it so much, they go back to Dave. In fact, that's the reason Dave and I are having I think Mexico night at the office, so they can come ask the expert about Mexico.
So let me ask you I'm sure you guys book a lot of folks. So when they're booking, is this something that people are looking for? They say, hey, Dave, hey, Brad, hook me up with something that I can, that is a one-of-a-kind adventure, something that I can really see that no one else is going to see.
Yes. Somebody called me last night. There's a family of 11, and they know about the big canyon I was mentioning, and it's on a lot of people's bucket list. And people will call and say, "Where's a place we can go that's where we do have a beach, but it's not crowded? We know a place like that in Oaxaca. This stretch of beach that's just beautiful. It's not developed, and it's quite comfortable, great food, but so it's for people who want a travel experience, not just a getaway.
It's interesting that they noted you noted that it was a family of 11 that was asking you these things. So I'm picturing the Partridge family like packing down into this canyon. So it's families, but also I imagine couples or singles or.
Sure. Yeah, we have a lot of folks who are in the 50 to 75 age range, but of all ages. Most of our trips are not really adventure trips. Now we do a running trip actually with the famous runners, or some other specialty trips like that. But most of the trips are simply an experience with food and culture and getting to know people in the communities.
Cool.
And
is there a best time to travel to Mexico?
Really any time of year. Many people travel in the fall into the winter, but really any time of year has its positive aspects. the southern part of Baja or some of the southern locations are pretty hot and buggy in August and September. But then again, that's a season when you get some storms, so it kind of freshens up. So
I will say, pack the bug spray. The mosquitoes will carry you away down there, but it was beautiful. So.
And you can make, real quick, about the monarch butterflies.
Yes.
There are special tours for that?
Yes.
That's
Yes. That is at a specific time. That needs to be the last part of February into March. But we're going to have information on all of these things. August 10th, we're having an open house together. We've recently just sort of partnered because this is a travel agency. I just do tours. And so they handle the logistics and the air and all this. I just know Mexico.
People are on the ground. I'll show you around.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, did you just come up with that?
Wow,
That was a good saying. Yeah. Well,
you can have it. It's all yours.
Thank you. It's good stuff. If you need any more information about their open house or details on traveling to Mexico, we'll connect you at sayliving.tv. Thanks, guys.
So beautiful there, isn't it?
I know.